With the board. Here come the Eagles. Combs turns the corner and scores.
Yeah, she is versatile. She's got that quick first step, getting her to good at getting those lob passes, just reeling them in. Hands like sticky paper down there.
Combs picks up her 7th point of the night.
Caleb, the last time we mentioned, almost 2 months ago, that Eastern and Central Michigan met, it was the Eagles that won the first corner 24-12, and the first bucket comes by the redshirt rim for Skanes. But fortunately, right place, right time, Combs comes away with it. They go back to Skanes. Combs slicing through the paint, and a nice finish underneath. Move for Eastern Michigan, the only other player with 2. Lofted to Combs, working on Weeks. Spinning on the MAC logo and able to finish right side. Great footwork for Combs. Picks the pocket at Timpey. Goes all the way left side and up and in. Fred Castro said they did a great job of keying. Central Michigan with 14 today. Combs started left, worked right, now back left side. Sharp footwork and the finish underneath for the redshirt senior. Inside the cylinder, but couldn't finish. We're approaching the halfway point in the third quarter. Combs will pull inside the three-point line and knocks it down. Stretches for Central Michigan this season, but the freshmen have shined in different spots that make you optimistic. What a tough shot for Combs to go down.
Today was senior day. We honored Jahari Smith and Callie Martinez. But the freshmen, Coach Oshley and this coaching staff, a lot to be excited for. Carrington Gordon, not many people make that play that Carrington Gordon did. Their plays.
Oh, Deanna Hendricks, the head coach of the Red Hawks. She's now in her 3rd season on the sidelines with Miami. Came to Oxford from High Point University, where she was the head coach for 7 seasons. Eastern Michigan at this game 1 for 4 from the floor. Eastern Michigan now 3 for 7 as Combs backs her man down. Turnaround jump shot is good. Eastern Michigan feeling it offensively. Combs now with 5 points. And that will
Foster Walker. She was ready. She knew there was a mismatch, that she had some length, and she was able to get that bucket to go.
There's Combs weaving around 2, make it 3 defenders, and she'll take it right to the rack. Red Hawks. 38-32. Here's Combs trying to answer. That one halfway down, pops out, then finally falls through. And Areanna brought it up. Combs now battle again, trying to drive in. Combs picks her pocket here on the sideline. And the battle just gave up halfway through, now trying to chase her down, and Combs will finish on the other side.
Ooh, I'm not sure battle.
Chase down the rebound. Eastern Michigan now with 26 boards in this game. It's a +4 advantage. Turnaround jump shot for Combs, and she'll hit it.
Combs identifying a lot of 1 versus 1.
Here's Combs again. Under a minute to play here for Eastern. Lewis was calling for it from the left wing. Combs is going to take it the whole way, and why not? She fills it up. Now Scott.
Michigan here in a crucial Mid-American Conference game on a Monday night. This game, as we talked about earlier, rescheduled from an earlier postponement. First bucket of the game belongs to Areanna Combs of Eastern Michigan. She
had a nice spark for Eastern Michigan off the bench as of late.
Hooks was trying to cut through the lane, but a good job by Eastern Michigan defensively as Combs slashes to the glass with a nice finish. That little Euro step move into the lane and went to the opposite. Pineda. The kick to Combs. Beats Mace to the baseline, steps through, and she's had a nice night doing that right there and finishes off the glass. Areanna Combs, a 1,000-point career scorer.
Night in and night out without having to play, maybe it's 3 games in 5 days. But that's what they're going to have to do in Cleveland if they make it there and want to really put a run together as Combs steps in and delivers.
Them offensively to get the ball inside.
Well, they're doing a good job of attacking off the dribble and then what we talk about, giving up the good shot to get a great shot, and there's not too many that Combs is going to take that's not a.
And the flat-footed rebound into the hands of Eastern Michigan as they bring the ball back up the floor. Skanes clears the miss. Combs will try to get the lid off the basket in the second half and does so by knocking down the 3.
Well, that's 2 big possessions for her. It's been no field goals in the last 6 minutes now for Eastern Michigan.
Approaching a minute left. Combs. Line drives that one home. Good-looking jump shot there by Areanna Combs. For Ohio right there.
Yeah, that's a tough pass to make across cross court like that, but Eastern Michigan was so committed to defending the paint, they weren't able to close out and get up to Burris.
20 points now for Combs as she gets the home court.
Io in town about 30 minutes after the conclusion of this game. As the Eagles look for their first field goal on their first offensive possession, and they'll hit it from the right corner. Areanna Combs grabs a three.
Beautiful ball movement. Now they need to see buckets in, and that's what's going to ignite this team on the other end of the floor on the defensive end.
4 to shoot here for Combs. Pulls up near the free throw line and hits. Eastern grabs the lead right back. 4 straight points for the Eagles. So far, they've only netted 2 3-pointers in this game. That was Brewer and Martindale. An 11-0 run right now here for Akron until Combs fills it up right there and will make it a 6-point game again.
The other end of the basket right there for cleanup duty, and Eagles get another chance to get some points on before halftime.
They even the rebounding total at 22, and then just backing down and getting to the bucket. 35, 16 points off those turnovers. Dawson's three is offline. Eastern's been playing a lot of close games this year, including the first meeting against the Zips. They fell by 4. And back-to-back buckets here for Eastern.
Gains an offensive carom. They'll go back to the top and reset with Combs. Pull-up jumper, and that one's true.
Pull-up jumpers have not gone out of style. Combs
of success for Todd Starkey and company.
Well, that shows how tough the MAC is this year. And I mean, if you can beat UCLA at UCLA, be on the brink of making it into the top 25, and then
the ability to get the Pete shoes on and come up the floor. That takes some talent.
She just slipped it right back on and was ready to go.
Pull-up jumper, and she gets it from the block. Well, maybe you don't have to always take.
And standing around, well, not anymore.
Long jumper, Combs with the back up with it, and Combs now in double figures. 4 of 15 on the end. All of a sudden, they're seeing the golden flashes. A 7-0 run, the last 2:33. Combs answers, and the seesaw battle is on.
Now, that's
timeout. You know you've struggled after the break, only shooting 3 of 11 here in the quarter. What do you do offensively?
You have to trust your game plan. And Combs, her game plan is off the dribble, pull up.
13-2 in favor of Buffalo. Woolley right now with 9 points, and now Combs finally gets Eastern's first field goal. Combs takes it right to the hole, lowers her shoulder, count the bucket of the foul, and you're going to see the frustration starting to mount for Areanna Combs. This time she decided to take it coast to coast, took it right into in 3 blocks when she was at St. Paul's School. Right now she has 9 in this game as Combs trying to do her best to get Eastern Michigan back into contention in this one, now making it a 10-point game, sitting at a 5-11 on the year. We'll see if that trend continues as Buffalo looks to move to 13-7 and 7-3 in conference play, but Eastern Michigan right off the bat gets their first for the rebound. So the Bulls with just 2 points here to start the second half, and Eastern takes it right to the rack. Areanna Combs makes it a 36. Areanna Combs now with 5 rebounds. Weaves in between 2 different players, and she'll finish at the rim. So Combs starting to sense maybe blood in the water, knowing. I said I'd never seen that once before. Now you tell me I'm going to see it twice in one game. And Combs on the inbound pass takes it to the hole. She'll score. Draw somehow comes away with it, puts it up and in. I think if Fred Castro and company go back and look at this game, there have been so many opportunities for Eastern Michigan, but they just couldn't get their gap again down to 8. And then in transition, Woolley scores. There's a pass underneath the Combs.
Games or quarters here at Millett Hall in the last several games. Combs will drive, put it up, and get it for the Eagles, and they are on the board. Eastern Michigan with a nice drive by Areanna Combs. And ahead it goes to Combs. Down the right side, Areanna Combs crossover dribble to the baseline, making room, getting to the basket and scoring. And Areanna Combs gets her 4th point of the game and the of the ball game, and Miami gets the lead down to 5.
And she had so much time as she set up for that shot.
Combs says, that's all right, I'll just take it the other way and get my 8th point. Takes it right to the basket, puts it off.
That scoring drive.
Combs around to double screen, driving to the basket, putting it up and getting it down. Combs having a great first ball out top for the Eagles. They begin the fourth quarter up by 5 over the Miami Redhawks. Combs, nice move down the lane with a left hand and gets the roll. First field goal of the second half.
Room to make up, and it starts tonight.
Rainey with a three, that one offline. Rebound though to Areanna Combs. Spins the lane, gets it right to the hole, and gets it to drop.
Eastern Michigan rebounding really well on the offense.
Miller taking over in the first half. 5 seconds to go. Combs with it. 3 seconds. 2. She puts it up. Gets it to go. Count the bucket and the foul. Point.
End of this floor. I mean, you have Eastern Michigan who already had subs come into this second half, maybe to get some fresh bodies in there just because of how fast Bowling Green is and how physical. But here you see Areanna Combs go up.
Kick out to Pineda, right corner. Now 10 to shoot for Combs. Gaines comes and sets the screen. Combs pulls up near the free throw line and hits.
Really great screen.
How about Areanna Combs? Another knockaway. That one at center court. Combs trying to take it the whole way, and she does. Pretty play by Areanna Combs, makes it 43-35.
A great basket for Combs to finally.
Is back in. And Combs will control it, bringing it left to right. Screen set by Skanes. Combs pulls up near the block and hits.
It will be critical for Combs.
Convert on the layup. Combs with the ball. She drives in and it rolls around and drops. That's her first two. Will not go down. Combs the rebound. She's working through traffic. 1-on-4, and there it goes. On the finger roll, things just parted for her. Kick. Eastern by 1. Combs on the baseline against Motkins. She had the mismatch, took advantage of it, and banks it home and drew the foul.
They couldn't convert, and now Kent State has a chance to stretch this 10-point lead, but not so fast, says Areanna Combs.
The conversion at the other end after the steal. Combs has a dozen.
Let's to that as well, because it seems like everybody on the court tonight is willing to chuck up the deep shot.
Combs showing some emotion after she gets it to score. Eastern maybe having
giving up on the other end. It's a pretty good measure of what units play best together.
Good thing I got good teammates in Alex Jewell and Lexi Alla to give me that good plus-minus ratio.
Areanna Combs not close to a 10-point game.
Eagles have not held the lead in this contest. It's been Ball State wire to wire. Combs heating up. Get close to home. And one of the most talented players you'll find, and a certain candidate for MAC Freshman of the Year, but the candidate for MAC Player of the Year answers. Give her 10.
Early on by Eastern Michigan, and a critical steal right there. Look how fast Areanna Combs gets down the court.
Combs 21 points away from 1,000, make it 19 with the coast to coast. Turnover to the 5-minute mark. Combs with it, runs out, no one can catch her, and she'll score. Give her 14 to tie her teammate, Sonara Skanes. Back to Austin to rotate through. Skanes nearly knocked away, but fighting through Combs, and she'll go. She's at 16 now, takes that high wall. Ball State hits 70 first. Combs up with it, thought she had contact, wanted free throw line, they didn't come, but she'll get 2. Now at 18.
Assists and steals last season, leads the team in assists and steals so far this year. At 13 points in their last game, and Areanna Combs now finds the box score, makes it 18-6.
There she is. And
no. Combs brings it up court. She was looking over to Lewis in the corner. Now she's going to take it herself. Floater in the lane, gets to go and count the foul.
Hey, why not just take it?
Brought it here in the second quarter. She has 6 points alone here in the second quarter. 9 points overall for Central Michigan, but Areanna Combs answers on the other side, and it seems every time. There's 43 seconds to go here in the second quarter. Combs, step back, long 2, drains it. Agosto will come away with it.
Molly Davis is such a big key in giving the rest of this team confidence, and especially the freshmen. So if they see their leader isn't knocking down shots, Combs, the leader for Eastern Michigan, who gets his team going, it's
picked up here by Eastern, another turnover, and that's 10 on the Chippewas. Combs trying to push the action, takes it right to the rim and scores.
Combs is great at facilitating the
to Agosto, and just like you said, the Eagles pushing the issue, forcing the offense in on the fast break. Combs with a drive, the left hand, right hand layup, the left side is shoe, throws it over to us. Combs looking for a place to knife through this defense, somehow gets that basket to go. Prepare for with it, EMU not pushing it up as much as we've seen here in the early going, but Combs still takes the early shot, knocks it down from the top of the key.
The top of the key is Combs.
Ball to Combs, and no shot going to be called there as she goes through the contact. It does give the ball back to EMU. Over EMU pushing it the other way. Combs with a bit of an advantage, takes the turnaround, knocks it home. Areanna Combs, their 13th point of the ball game.
Point, just let Combs score and don't get the foul.
Yeah, absolutely. And head coach Collins for the Titans did talk about they'll have a few plays where they play great defense, lockdown defense, and then they'll have.
And Areanna Combs goes up for getting another rebound, give her 4 in this game. Combs, wow, weaved around 3 different Titans to find her way to the bucket. How did she do that?
Combs, she's job on defense. Titans and Eagles both with 6 steals on the night so far.
It's been an aggressive defensive play both ways. Nice turnaround jump shot by Areanna Combs. Moses knocked away. Now here's Combs. Combs trying to push the action at the track meet. Not many people are going to win that against Areanna Combs. Combs on the right side doesn't go. Rainey now gets it. She'll feed inside to Skanes. A little too strong on the baseline. Kicks it back out. Now open for 3 left side. Areanna Combs. huge three for Eastern.
For a bucket.
19 points for Sonera Skeins, and it's stolen. Areanna Combs takes it right to the hole. And Eastern Michigan makes it a 10-point lead, the largest of the game.